as you can tell, we're in the car, obviously, and we are on our way to get our first, yes, that's right, first pumpkin drink, I suppose, of the season. I was gonna wait until Friday, you know, September 1st, just to give it, you know, a little time, I guess. But, you know, I figured there's a hurricane coming, and hurricanes are unpredictable, and it could just whoosh, come right back down here, and then I never get the chance. So, we're going to. But this time, I am going to try something different. It's very early in the morning. It's very early in the morning. And I always have, you know, hot coffee in the morning. But I am kind of into trying, it's called, forgive me, I am not cold coffee savvy. I really, never in my life. I've had one or two drinks. They've been okay for me, but it's not my jam. However, I want to try it. And I think it's called pumpkin cream cold brew something at Starbucks. So I want to try that one today. I do want to try the pumpkin spice latte frappuccino eventually. Maybe on Friday or this weekend. It's a long weekend. Oh yes, possibilities are endless. Hold on. So, because I mean, it's so hot. It is so ridiculously hot. And of course, for me, look, fall, I mean, most of us who like fall, I suppose, it's more of like a state of mind, as they say, than like the actual season. Like September 1st is not actually fall. The first day of fall is like September 24th or 23rd or something like that. So, you know, but I just like the idea of, you know, finally being able to maybe have some cooler weather. And in Miami, that means 80 degrees instead of 90. But I'll take it. You know, just maybe the sun is not so on you all the time. And I'd rather have cold coffee, even though I'm gonna be in my house, and my house, it's, you know, cold, not cold, but you know, my room is very cold. And I always have a sweater on, but still, I don't know, I like the idea of having something chilled. So we're gonna try it. If we don't like it, hey, you know, whatever, we didn't like it, and we're never gonna try it again. We'll just go back to this pumpkin spice latte. But I also don't know. I see all these commercials like not Starbucks, but Dunkin' Donuts, like with the people with like is it a frappuccino with like the ice in it, like the cold coffee? Is that what that is? I don't know. Can somebody tell me what the one with the ice in it is called? And I want to try that one. I think McDonald's has it too, but I don't know what it is. But anyway, I'm very excited because I'm not only going to try that, but if they have some little pumpkin sweets, I definitely want to try that as well. Wow, it is very windy right now. It is very, I don't think you guys can see that with these over here, but in front of me, it is windy. Which is because we're probably getting close to, you know, the hurricane. Oh, and I passed it. Well, just take the scenic route. Scenic route. Jeez. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, see people. So many people. You know, it's actually, because I have a week off in October. And I really want to use that to lunge Project Elizabeth forward. Because I'm actually writing quite a lot, but like just little bits and pieces, you know. I need to sit down and actually write something. It's actually a good idea to come here, sit here, you know, in the mornings, write and stuff. So I'm excited. I'm also really excited because my 4th anniversary is coming up, and I have no idea what I'm gonna do, but I'm thinking it might be Disney or it might be Universal. Ooh, hang on. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye. Ooh, our little bag. Smells really good. Oh, huskies. Poor babies. Poor little babies. Suffering in this heat. Let me tell you, if I had huskies in Miami, they would be shaved down all year long. I know we like them fluffy, and I know that's what they're making them cute, but no. It'll be double purpose. 1, it would stop the shedding. 2, poor babies. I mean, it's hot out here and you have them in this ball of fur. No, I wouldn't have cold dogs, cold weather dogs. I'm just gonna put that out there. All right. Oh, this has ice. Oh, I feel fancy. Oh, I feel basic, to be honest, but fancy also. Girl, yes. Ooh, let me just shake it. Oh, I've never done this before. Truly, I've never done this before. I just drink hot coffee, hot, you know, like cappuccinos, macchiatos, all of that. Never in my life do I drink. Oh, it has like little pump. Ooh, I think it's. Oh, it's cinnamon. Ooh, it smells like a fall crispy morning, and it's actually 85 degrees right now. But hey, we did say 80, almost. All right, here we go. Okay. Ooh, that's cold. Really, ow, it's cold. Okay, all right. Okay, yeah, it's interesting, you know. Definitely refreshing. I can taste the pumpkin and I can taste the cinnamon spice at the top. All right. It could, for my taste, use an itty little bitty sugar, but I'm not gonna add sugar because it's not good for you. And it's sweet enough, and I have a pumpkin cream cheese muffin and a chocolate croissant. So no more sugar. Now, let's see what I find here. It's funny because the Starbucks on the way back, it's my husband's job is on the way back. So I'm trying to see if I see him anywhere, but no, I don't see him. You know what? I actually like it. I actually like the pumpkin cold brew. Yeah, it's very good. Yeah, I did not think I was gonna like it that much since I'm not your typical cold coffee gal, but I do like it. Ooh, girl. Anyways, all right, we're doing good. I will show you the pumpkin muffin and the croissant when we get home. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back. So this little video, I wanted to do a little mini book haul for you guys. Now, normally book hauls are, you know, we buy them, we read them, I show you, and I tell you what I thought about them. That has not happened because I'm busy. But I am getting there. I only bought 7. So, you know, and they're small. They're like little cozy fall mysteries. So bought a few of them, and mostly they are cozy mysteries, so they're short. But I did buy them. You know, I can't be trusted when I go into Barnes & Nobles. And yes, you are right. Didn't you just ask yourself, wait, didn't she just get rid of her bookcase because she can't have any books in her room? And didn't she just buy herself a Kindle so she could have like a whole library? And didn't she buy a Kindle sleeve? Well, yes I did. And here she is, cozy, so cozy. There's the Kindle, super cozy. I cannot get into it. I mean, I will, obviously. I have bought a few books in there and I am reading them slowly. I just really missed having a book in my hands. And I think it's going to be like a gradual process. If you've been used to reading books all your life and all of a sudden you have this machine in your hands, it'll take a while. Give me a minute. I will get to her. I mean, look how cute she is. Hello. Look at that. Let's see. But yes, I will get into it. I will. I promise I will get into my Kindle. So, first of all, we went to Barnes & Nobles. Hold on, I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. Also, yes, because it's in my room and it is cold and it's cute, crazy hair. But today, I didn't give you Most Ardently. I'm giving you Antisocial Social Club. That's right. I am a member, members only. Anyways, we went to Barnes and Nobles and I got this cute little bag. Look at it. I love books. Yes, I do. Anyways, and so I am going to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm sorry. Did I say 7? There were 8. 8 of them. So I'm just basically going to give you a little bit of a rundown. I'm reading one of them already. And just going to give a little bit of a rundown for each. And then eventually, in a future video, I will let you know how they were. So, first one that I'm reading is Count Your Lucky Stars. Yes, that right there, that's Seattle. And honestly, that's like what drew me to this book. It really is. So, this story is basically about Margot and Olivia, who knew each other. They were besties in high school, but they sort of kind of liked each other, but they never really said. And now, years later, after college and after, marriages and all kinds of things, they see each other again in Seattle, where they're both living. And, well, things might happen. But I love these covers. Like, this is 2D or 3D. I can't tell, but I love this kind of, like, the style of cover. I love that. And as soon as I saw Seattle in the background, I mean, you might not pick up a city out of, like, a book cover. It might be something, but this is so Seattle. Hello, the needle. And, of course, Mount Rainier is back there. If you know, you know. So I was like, wait a minute, what? Seattle? And I really do miss Seattle. I really do. It's a great city. It's complicated like any big city, but it's just great. I really like it. So that's what I'm reading right now. The next is At Your Age, Eve Brown. And another cover that I absolutely love. I mean, look at this cover. I just love this cover. I love it. It's the color. It's just everything. I love it. And so, Eve Brown is a certified hot mess. No matter how hard she strives to do right, her life always goes horribly wrong. So she's given up trying. But when her personal brand of chaos ruins an expensive wedding, her parents draw the line. It is time for Eve to grow up and prove herself, even though she's not entirely sure how. Jacob Wayne is in control, always. The bed and breakfast owner is on a mission to dominate the hospitality industry, and he expects nothing less than perfection. So when a purple-haired tornado of a woman turns up out of the blue to interview for his open chef position, he tells her the brutal truth. Not a chance in hell. Then she hits him with her car, supposedly by accident. Yeah, right. Now his arm is broken, his B&B is understaffed, and the dangerously unpredictable Eve is fluttering around trying to help. Before long, she's infiltrated his work, his kitchen, and his spare bedroom. Jacob hates everything about it, or rather, he should. Sunny, chaotic Eve is his natural-born nemesis, but the longer these two enemies spend in close quarters, the more their animosity turns into something else. Oh, don't you just love that? Like Eve, the heat between them is impossible to ignore, and it's melting Jacob's frosty interior. Oh, love it. I love it. Love it so much. And I love that, mixed couple. Love it. And I love that he's two beautiful women, different stories for everyone. I love it. And the author, I love this. It says Talia Hibbert is a Black British author who lives in a bedroom full of books. Supposedly, there's a world beyond that room, but she has yet to drum up enough interest to investigate. I feel you, girl. She writes sexy, diverse romance because she believes that people of marginalized identities need honest and positive representation. Her interests include beauty, junk food, and unnecessary sarcasm. Yes, I love it. I love it. I cannot wait to dive into Eve and Jacob. Definitely. My next one. Now this one is making a buzz around Instagram. Now, for those of you who know me, I don't have Facebook, I don't have TikTok, I don't have Twitter, I don't have Snapchat. What else is out there that I don't have? I don't have anything. I only subscribe to 2 things, Instagram and YouTube. And this one The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches is a buzz on both of them. Again, look at the cover. Just look at this gorgeous cover. Oh, they say never judge a book by its cover. I'm judging and I love it. Anyways, love it. I just love it so much. It says, a warm and uplifting novel about an isolated witch whose opportunity to embrace a quirky new family and a new love changes the course of her life. So this is basically, she is a witch and she kind of writes, I think in like a blog on online one day that she is a witch, but she doesn't believe that anyone's gonna, one, no one's gonna contact her, and two, if they do see it, no one's gonna believe that she's a witch, but someone actually does. And so she gets invited to go to like a coven, right? She gets invited to Nowhere House, and so things happen, and so the Nowhere House has a librarian, who takes care of all of the incredible books of witchery and wizardry. So, and his name is Mike. So we have witches that she never knew they were, there, and a new love. So again, it's beautiful. Look at that, Nowhere House. I just love it. I love it so much. And this one actually reminds me, because in the back there's a quote by India Holton, who is the author of The Wisteria Society of Lady Scoundrels. And that's another one that I really want to give a try. But again, gorgeous. Look at that cover. So look at the blues. And they're all very fall-like or autumn-like, I would say. Not all of them necessarily take place in the fall, but they're very atmospheric of fall. They take place in like a little coastal town in Vermont, or a little town in Maine, or not Vermont. Vermont doesn't have coasts. What am I talking about? I'm sorry. That's the opposite. Coastal town in Maine, or a little town in Vermont, or somewhere in New England where it's very cozy, and witchy, and just I just love it. I love that atmosphere of books and everything, so it's great. Third on the list. Now, these are actually quite funny. So the first one I have, checking out crime. Look at this cover. How much more fall do you need something to be? Look at that. Just look. It's fall. It's a van book. Not a van book. What is that called? It's a bookmobile. God, it's a cat. Which I'm not really into cats, but hey, I'll have a kitty if someone gives it to me, And it's a book, and it's just magical, and it's a cozy little mystery. You can get this done in a week, honestly. Librarian Minnie Hamilton and her clever cat, Eddie, solve a perfect murder in the newest installment of the delightful Bookmobile Cat Mystery Series. Bookmobile Cat Mystery Series. I mean, what are you talking about? This is delightful. Look at that. This one definitely takes place in the fall, so I can't wait to read it. It's just beautiful. I love it. And it is by Laurie Cass. I'm sorry, I should have mentioned the authors. Laurie Cass. Let's back it up a little bit. The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches by Sangu Mandana. Boom. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Act Your Age, Eve Brown, Talia Hibbert. We got that. And Count Your Lucky Stars, Alexandria Bellfleur. Boom, right there. All right. This is my first little book haul. Give me a moment, all right? So, love it. Next. Oh, look at that. I can't deal. Murder is Binding by Lorna Barrett. First in a new series, a Booktown mystery. Oh, and it includes recipes. Oh, for sure, definitely. Stoneham in New Hampshire, what'd I say, was a dying town until community leaders invited booksellers to open up shop. Now its streets are lined with bookstores and paved with murder. I mean, that doesn't make you want to read a book, girl. I don't know what. What will? I mean, it's like, look at it. Look, it's just so. Oh, I just want to disapparate an app print in there, you know. Love it, love it, love it. Now, this one I loved because I thought it was hilarious. It said, if it's not snooping if it solves a murder. Barbara Ross, June Darrowfield, professional busybody. There we go. I mean, look at that. That's like 2 days of reading. Boom, right there. Amazing, love it. I'm not sure it takes place in the fall, but again, it's a very cozy, murdery atmosphere. Love it. Now, this, Lost Books and Old Bones, a Scottish bookshop mystery by Paige Shelton. Now, if you know me, you know I love Scotland. Anything British in general, you know, Great Britain is, you know, England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales. But me specifically, I love all of that, but I just love Scotland. There is something magical about Scotland that I absolutely love. I went in 2017, so it's not something that I'm saying because I saw it on Outlander, which of course we love. And of course, we went to most of the locations from the first season of Outlander when we went to Scotland. So it was magical. I wish that was 2017. I married my husband in 2019. And I wish he would have been able to go with me because, man, it was the most beautiful. And it's something, I don't believe in, you know, entities, you know, gods or things like that. You know, for me, it's like, I don't know, maybe not, you know, kind of thing. But Matt, when you are standing in Scotland, when you're out in the heather, the beautiful highlands, and you're standing on the ground, you can feel this like presence, this power that is like calling you. You can feel it in your chest. And I sound crazy right now. I know, because when I heard that before I went, I was like, oh, I'm sure it's like a special place, but what do you actually feel? I cannot explain it to you. It is just something that is there. It is tangible. You can feel it. Like I'm feeling it right now just talking about it. It is breathtaking. So is Ireland. Ireland, breathtaking. It is just the most, look, I'm getting goosebumps just talking about them. They are the most beautiful places, and I've been to quite a few places, and nothing compares to Scotland. Nothing compares to Ireland. They are just out of this world. Completely out of this world. Anyways, so as soon as getting back to the book here, as soon as I saw this is a Scottish bookshop mystery, I'm like, hello, yes, Scotland and books. I'm in. There you go. Is that a Yorkie? That is a Yorkie. Look at that. And if I'm not mistaken, oh, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry, I kicked you. My bad. It's probably a castle. Well, maybe not. Anyways, welcome back to the Cracked Spine Bookshop, where a collection of antique texts may hold the key to solving a present-day murder. I mean, murder mysteries. It's like Agatha Christie. You just want more and more and more and more, you know. They're just great. And last, but certainly not least, we have Her Royal Spyness Solves Her First Case, Rhys Bowen, by Rhys Bowen. And there we go. Now, this is set back in like the 30s. And it's just, that's what I kind of was attracted to. Not just the title, Her Royal Spyness. Anything with royalty in it, I'm there, hello. But I just like the premise. It says, my ridiculously long name, Lady Victoria Georgiana. That's my favorite name. I love that name. Sorry, I just realized. Oh, I love that name. Anyways, she says, my ridiculously long name is Lady Victoria Georgiana Charlotte Eugenie. 34th in line for the throne. I am, as they say, flat broke. When my brother, Binky, cut off my meagre allowance, I bolted from Scotland and my engagement to Fishface, I mean Prince Siegfried, for London, where I have A. built a fire in the hearth entirely on my own, thank you very much. B. fallen for an absolutely unsuitable Irish peer.
C. Made a few quid housekeeping incognita. And been summoned by the Queen herself to spy on her playboy son. Less than thrilled with this last bit, I am wondering what to do when an arrogant Frenchman who was trying to swipe our family estate winds up dead in my bathtub. Now, my new job is to clear my very long family name. Aw, did you just love that? I mean, that sounds like super interesting. And I am sitting on the ground, if you haven't already noticed. My foot's falling asleep. Ooh. Hang on. Let me stretch it. Oh, yeah. Look, I have to sit on the floor for these because this is a much better angle. I'm not sitting on my desk. But granted, it's less than ideal. Anyways, this is the one. Again, very short, little cozy mysteries. You know, I love them. And they're just super cute. And they're easy to read. Like, I didn't pick a book that's going to take me forever to read either. So these are things that I can knock out in a few, maybe 1 or 2 months. And I don't know where I'm going to put them because, well, I can always buy another shelf over there. Okay, 1 second. Okay, we're back. I'm sorry. My foot completely fell asleep. And it was really, really bad, but it's better now. Anyways, hope you enjoyed a little book haul. I know I'm one of very few people that I know myself who enjoys reading. Well, it's different. I have to say, for example, my friends in Seattle love to read. They're always buying books and writing books and poetry. So, that crew really loves to read. Whereas a lot of the crew down here in Miami aren't really book keen, just once in a while. But still, I hope that I can motivate you or inspire you or, anything to get you to pick up a book, even just like a tiny little mystery, cozy mystery, so that maybe it'll pique your interest and maybe you'll want to keep reading a little bit more and more, because I love that. I mean, one day, hopefully, in the future, if, fate allows, I would love to have, my own home. And in that home, I would love to have a not grand, but, a room, a large room or a large space, I would say, dedicated to a home library, with like a fireplace and just books everywhere, and space for more, of course. So I can't wait, and that's what kind of motivates me to just keep buying books, because I want to fill up an entire space with just gorgeous, incredible stories that I love to come back to over and over and over again. And of course, we'll keep this for when we can have books, like now, when I'm not supposed to have books. I love Kindle, don't get me wrong. It's a great device. It really is amazing. You can have your entire library in there basically, but I have to kind of get used to it. Give me a minute. I promise I'll get used to her. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the little mini video. Hopefully I can bring you a background that is not so stark as this one. Actually, right now, this space, I am directly under my TV, which is up there. And so here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, well, not me, obviously, my husband is going to build a little faux mantle. So I can kind of have this illusion of a fireplace in our room, of course. So I'm very excited. I think this month now, coming in September, I want to get that done because it's not that complicated. It's just like 1 or 2 pieces that have to come off from the wall, but the rest are kind of just wooden pieces that are on the wall. And I can't have actual real fire or anything. So what I was planning to do is buying electric flame candles, and just kind of really the tall ones, and just kind of putting them there and turning them on. I think some I've seen have controls, so I can definitely do that with controls. So I don't have to constantly be one by one turning them on and off. So yeah, I mean, I really want that, and it's something that I can decorate for Christmas and Halloween and Thanksgiving. or fall, I don't know that. So I'm very excited for that. So coming soon. I mean, the room is completely different from what it was before, definitely. But it's getting there. It's getting there. So little by little. All right, guys, have a good one. Bye.